Yes, the telephone was inconceivable when I first lived here. If you made a long distance call, I'm sure you heard about this, you had to go downtown. The telephone office was across the street from the hotel. No, what's the hotel on the square?
San Francisco. San Francisco.
The San Francisco hotel across the street was the telephone office. And when you made a long distance call, you had to go to the telephone office and put it through, and then you had to wait. I did. I waited in the bar of the San Francisco hotel. I learned some recipes from him. And I waited in the bar of the Hotel San Francisco until they came and told me my call was in. And then I would come across the street and take my long distance call. And we didn't have telephones.
Well, when I first came, I was at the Instituto, and so they had a telephone in the Instituto. But then when I was on my own later, there was a place down where Starbucks is, where there was a little room where you went in, and she had a telephone. I don't know her name, because I used the one mainly up where Intercam is now, and the Soto family had it. And they had three little booths, and so it may take hours to make a phone call to the States. They would put it in, and if it went through, if not, you came back, you ate there, you came back, whatever. They knew all your business, the telephone people.
Well, there were like 100 phones. One of the houses we rented had a telephone. But you talk to the operator, and she'd say, "Okay, I'm gonna call you, and your telephone number is 55 or something." And I'd say, "555." Oh, she'd say, "How are you today?" You know, no, he's not in town. He went to the States. They had to go. His daughter was sick, and he had to go. But I think I heard that he'll be back pretty soon. Yeah, she knew everybody. She was a big, black woman. And the telephone office was on Hidalgo, the first block on Hidalgo on the left-hand side. She was wonderful. You could find out where anybody was, you know, or who had gotten their wives had left them or whatever it was. It was fun.
The telephones, that was interesting when I first came. People asked, what is one of the main things that you noticed when you got here? And it was the telephones. For resident telephones, it was very difficult in those days because it was so limited to have phones in town that you would have to bribe Telmex to get a phone. So very few people had phones, and most people didn't think it was worth $3,000 or $4,000 upfront bribe to get a phone in your home. But as a visitor, that didn't bother me. But if I wanted to call family or home, I would have to go to a pay phone. They had a couple of phone exchanges, one in Soriano and one in Hernandez Macias, with a phone casita where you could go and make a phone call. But if you went to a pay phone, they didn't take a tarjeta or card, they took coins. To place a call, you would have to dial the operator, and they would only have Spanish-speaking operators in those days. And you had to reserve a time for your call, later that day or another day, to call long distance. So that was an inconvenience.